Sterling Chevrolet Field had a big stadium renovation this offseason. And if you want an inside look at the stadium, stay tuned.
What do you think is the most important stadium renovation that took place in the offseason?
Well, number one, I think it's our whole stadium because, at one point, a few years ago when we had the engineers come through, we were wondering if we would have to tear it down. The first year it was used was 1938, and there really had been no major upgrades to it at all since then. So number one, just having the stadium there, not having to tear it down and put something else up, that's the number one thing. I would think the second thing is, the AD accessibility for everybody. 1938, there was nothing like that now. So there's going to be some seats up front. There'll be a ramp that we'll be able to use here pretty soon, and for AD accessibility.
Will the stadium be ready to go by the first home game?
Good question. Yes, most of it should be. We ran into some problems with the company that was supposed to do the railings in late July. They said, "Oh, we're not going to do them now." So we had to, get another subcontractor to do that, and they're pretty much going to be done. The north and south ends will be some temporary things and so forth. It doesn't look like we'll be able to use our, AD handicap ramp yet, but we'll try to make do as much as we can because they won't have the railings on that as well. But that's really the only thing holding us back right now is the railings and when they can get in.
Well, I just got done reading this article about the Sterling football today that came out, and I really do think more people are going to be out there at the games. There's lots of people here working at the Warrior Nation Club making some posters for Friday's game against Sycamore. And really, we're going to be meeting every Tuesday, Wednesday, and lots of people have been showing up, and I think there's going to be a lot more kids there this year supporting the team. Hopefully, a lot more people will be there.
As a senior football player, how do you feel about the new stadium?
It's exciting. It's exciting with it being my senior year, obviously, and football is such a big deal here at Sterling High School. I feel like the stadium just adds to that atmosphere and adds to the excitement of the game. And I know the first home game will be really excited, and just the extra feeling of the new stadium, our new home has been refurbished, so it's good to know.
How do you think it will change the atmosphere of the game?
Yeah, the atmosphere of the game, obviously, it's going to be, I don't know if it will change it too much. It's still the same place, same team, but definitely the new stadium just give a different vibe for the first few home games. It'll be cool, everything is still going to be new and everyone's going to be excited about it. I think it will just add to, the whole school in general, not just football.
Well, good news. It looks like the stadium will be completed by the first home game, and I hope to see you all there. I'm Nate Olson, and I'm Micah Kendrick. Thanks for watching.
How to use Siri.
Hey Siri, what's the weather going to be like today?
Here's the forecast for today.
And it's just that simple. All you have to do is press the command and spacebar, or go to the Siri icon, and she can pretty much tell you anything you need to know.
Have you heard the news?
If not, SHS has gained a new librarian.
But also, the library has received a makeover.
Here's what's in store.
To be quite honest, it was not in the plan. I came down here to grab something off the printer 2 years ago, and Mrs. Brokaw had mentioned she was going to retire and just said, "Hey, do you think you would be interested?" And I helped. My heart did a little flutter, and I thought, maybe I am. And so I kind of did some further inquiry, and turned out I just needed to take 2 more college classes, take a test, and I could become a certified librarian. And so here I am. The Warrior Workshop with the epic Lego wall is number 1. Love watching students play on there and what they create. It was really fun to watch the teachers try to make a marble run with that. That was awesome. Another favorite feature is I think I had asked for help over the summer, and a lot of people had some input about just how to arrange the space. And so it's been really awesome to watch students come in and feel really comfortable relaxing in here and working in here and spending time with their friends, which has been awesome. But the last feature, and it's not a feature, it's a person, I'm so excited to work with Mrs. Maynard. We have had such a fun time to start the school year, and I think that she and I together can be a powerhouse in helping serve our students this year.
drum major. What did you have to do to prepare for this?
Well, not much, because I've been drum major for the last 3 years, but my freshman year I had to learn how to, well, my sophomore year I had to learn how to direct correctly and count in time and all that.
Okay, so what do you play?
I play the oboe, but not during marching season.
So what do you think that you take away from marching band?
It gives you a lot of leadership skills being drum major.
What do you do outside of school?
Outside of school, not much. Most of my activities are involved in school, but I do a lot of theater. I do like GI, contest play, spring musical, all that.
How's your senior year going so far?
Going pretty well.
And what do you think you're going to do in the future?
I'm really not sure, honestly.
This has been 148 Feet. Thanks for watching.